Once every 2 years, the mining community comes together for Australia's biggest trade show, AIMEX. Schneider Electric is front and centre to show customers how to unearth their mining potential.
What Schneider is doing to deliver value to the mining customers is through the combination of different domains of expertise. By combining different domains of expertise, we are building an architecture that we call EcoStruxure. On top of that architecture, what we do is we put the customer values, and by doing that, we are delivering vertical solutions. And we are taking all the power from that solution by using the software that we call StructureWare. In addition of combining different domains of expertise, what we are doing is we are taking from other segments solutions and innovation that we have done in other segments, and we are applying it in the mining space. Just to give you an example, for instance, we are taking water solutions from the water segment, and we are applying the water solutions in the mining segment to deliver value to the mining customers.
One of the segments we defined very early was we wanted to really master the value supply chain, all the big value propositions that Schneider can offer to a mining customer globally. And we defined a number of target countries: Canada, Brazil, Australia, South Africa, Russia, India emerging, Indonesia, and say let's form some global competencies in those countries close to customer. And then as we grew those competencies, by nature of the beast, we've become global. So if I wanted to do a project in Brazil, I use some expertise maybe from Brisbane in Australia, move that expertise to Brazil and help execute a project in a very specific area, say in a Brazilian mine. So to me, globalization is using a footprint of a company that has a very strong identity in a particular segment, creating a lot of value through different evolutions of that country, and then reusing that in other countries so that the customer gets the highest level of value.
We're always listening to end users, fulfilling their requirements, understanding what are their drivers, what are their business drivers, and really be listening to the customer. So we're actually looking at opportunities to improve their performance, because improving their performance immediately impacts their bottom line. So the performance either be energy savings, production savings, all the savings that you can tweak out of your existing infrastructure, existing systems, and making the most of those systems as is.
Pretty much every product we do is built around energy efficiency, and I'm a big believer in what the company's doing as far as that goes. So that's why I'm here more than anything. It keeps me coming to work every day. Every time you're generating a product or you are using a non-renewable resource, you make sure that you are getting the maximum possible benefit out of that resource.
The solutions that we are showing here, they are not just limited to ensuring a safe, reliable and sustainable mining operation, but they also help to improve the efficiency and productivity of a mining operation substantially.
EcoStruxure is pretty much all about tying all the different equipments together so it all works seamlessly. So you can see what's happening in the electrical distribution, motor control, power management, like it all comes together. And using EcoStruxure is all about being able to easily integrate all those products.
Through OCN, or the switchboard, we have what we call as an IPMCC solution. What IPMCC stands for Intelligent Power Motor Control Center. So you can have intelligent power control or you can have intelligent motor control. So you can get real-time information of what's happening with your motor. You can get real-time information of what your electrical distribution features are, and you can also get warning messages on your mobile phone, and you can control the power to the motors through a HMI or through a local laptop.
We have to have communication hooking. We have to know that when we're programming into the drive and understanding what it's doing in terms of power management, we have to know the implications all the way up through to the enterprise system. And as a result, we offer huge numbers of communication options, all the standards for different applications, so that it links in with everything else in the system, be it the OCN, be it the UPS, be it the software, the hardware, from all the different aspects of the plant.
People are looking to consolidate what they have
And I think from a video security point of view, that's a good opportunity for us because it helps them secure their existing installations, whatever they perhaps have. So an investment on the security side, or even putting additional cameras on the process control, would add value to their existing site rather than replacing existing infrastructure.
One of the things that we're finding in industry in particular is a skills shortage. The right skills to do the right jobs. And it's either you bring the skills to the location or you remotely control what you need to with the skills that you have. So we have a concept called Remote Operating Centre, and that's how we achieve that. So the sites, the remote sites, have limited resources or the resources to run the facility, but the bulk of the control is run at the central location. That's where the decisions are made. That's where all the intelligence is, all the skills are. We utilise the technologies to allow us to get remote control of these systems, either it be from here to your plant or here across the other side of the country to your plant.
So Structureware is the software systems that tie all our hardware components together. So Structureware is really the core of what the optimisation story is all about, in that without Structureware you don't have the brains and the smarts to coordinate all these systems together to produce optimal results and the most efficient results for mines.
At the end of the day, software is what customers are interfacing with in terms of interfacing with their equipment and their processes in the plant. So software is really where it really makes the difference for them in terms of being able to identify clearly areas that they can improve upon. By being able to bring up all the information from their applications, their equipment, their processes in the field, and it gives them the opportunity to visualise quite clearly the areas they should be focusing on to improve the way their business operates. So one of the recent additions we've added to our offer is Solve IT, a company we acquired last year. And the key thing what these guys are doing is certainly optimising not only not the assets of the customer, but actually the whole supply chain of the customer's operations. So whether it be from the pit, the mine, right through to the port facilities, they provide a solution that optimises that whole span of the customer supply chain.
The mine of the future for Schneider Electric is a mine that is going to be sustainable, productive, efficient, flexible, and a mine where value is going to be created for the communities, the government, the customers, and the shareholders. And Schneider Electric is creating and deploying solutions to address those three components: sustainability, productivity, and value creation.
So basically we are making use of technology, we are making use of innovation to improve productivity and the efficiency of the entire system, not just the process, but the entire system, to reduce the cost per ton.
Well, PremSet switchgear, it's very good in harsh environments. So where there's lots of dust, heat, humidity, the design of PremSet allows it to last a lot longer than some other switchgear on the market, due to the fact that it has a screened earth technology around the live parts. This switchgear now is designed up to 40 years life.
Well, it's been in change the last 5 years from analogue systems into network-based systems, and that's not only from the entry levels all the way up to the high-end large installations where we're traditionally analogue, so we can implement the quality of picture that they require in the harsh conditions, in harsh lighting conditions, in harsh environments, such as mining and oil and gas, with the same type of performance products we see in every day-to-day buildings.
You want to make sure that the product does not fail. It is absolute reliability. It costs you $10,000 an hour when it's down. The price of the unit is paid for in an hour or two's downtime.
We're certainly seeing the Tier 1 mining customers embracing this technology. They see huge value in this. It's making a big difference to their operations. And pretty soon it'll be a barrier to entry for anyone trying to get into this sort of operation, in that if you're not optimising on this sort of level, you're going to be sort of 10 to 15% behind the game from everyone else in the industry.
We're trying to package a lot of the trends and the libraries and the wealth of information from Schneider into libraries, pre-packaged libraries. we have a system called a process expert system, and that's packaging those libraries together so that people that wants to or wishes to build these systems, they can leverage the knowledge that we've developed in all the different projects that we have in these packaged solutions, where that can be harnessed and deployed wherever it's needed.
You can start with a part of your site, you can start with one site, you can start with several sites to be able to build the complete solution that you're looking for.